Hey Pisces, welcome to your February 2020 Psychic Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, how are you? I hope you're doing really well, and happy birthday to those of you who have your birthday in February. A few quick announcements before we get into your reading. First of all, I just want to give a heartfelt thank you to everybody who commented about my cat. I'm going to start crying if I start talking about it, but I just want you all to know I really appreciated your supportive comments. I'm still upset about it, obviously. You see, tears are already forming. Okay, Stella, calm. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. I really, my heart just so appreciated your support. And also, my God, I am so grateful and humbled beyond belief to see this channel growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you so much for subscribing and sharing and liking and commenting on the videos. I've reached 11,000 subscribers. Thanks to you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here and supporting me and supporting the channel. Okay, so as you know, these are general psychic tarot readings. If the energy does not exactly resonate for you, watch for your moon sign or your rising sign, and to a lesser extent, your Venus sign, okay? Sometimes people comment, this is, you know, energy to work with, okay? So it's not just about what's going to happen, but the energies that are likely to manifest, and how can you use that energy rather than letting it use you, okay? So it's not just about waiting for what's predicted, but here's the energy. What can you do with your manifestation efforts, your positive visualizations, your positive thinking, you making proactive changes in your life to make the things happen that you want to have happen, okay? So I do my best to give you some intuitive information that you need, and that you can use to manifest your wildest dreams. All right, Pisces, so let's get into your reading. Just like last month, I'm going to be pulling cards from my regular tarot to tune in with the energies and my cosmic tarot, and then we will pull a side card for you to see what other area of your life might be in focus for February 2020. And remember, since these are general readings, if you have a personal concern, you can always book a private reading with me. The link is in the description. All right, I've already been shuffling quite a bit, so let me throw them down and let's see what we have. Ooh, look what's on the bottom. All right, so we have the Six of Wands upside down and the Nine of Cups. So this is beautiful, Pisces. Something very important is manifesting for you this month, something you've wished for quite a while. I feel like this is a long-term wish. This is from at least the last 9 months. And as a result, that's why I'm saying 9 months, because there's been a delay. There has been a slowdown in what you have wanted. I'm really I'm feeling so strongly that this is one of the most personal and most intense desires that you've had for your life in a really long time, that you have wanted to manifest, and it is happening this month for you. Okay? Because there was a slowdown. There was some sort of delay in it, but it is arriving for you now. And what I'm also hearing is that I'm hearing that there's a little expectation you may have that this victory, because it's going to be a victory. It's a manifestation and a victory that I think you're anticipating that it's going to be bittersweet, but I don't think it is, okay? I think it's going to be pure joy based on this. I think because there's been a delay, you're thinking that something might be not quite right or go wrong, but it's not going to. It's going to be fine, okay? This is beautiful. It's just that it was a little bit of a delay. All right, let's see what else we have for you. So let's keep out our Six of Wands upside down. We have our Nine of Cups. All right, we're pulling from this side of the deck. The reason I take from the right is that the right signifies the future and the left to me is the past. Okay, so that's why I always take from the right-hand side. Here it is. Here it is, Pisces. The Fool. King of Swords upside down. Hold on, I'm moving things out of the way. And the Moon. Oh my goodness. Okay. So very interesting. You are having an amazing, amazing fresh start. I do feel it is very, very probable that there is a Cancer coming into your life. This could be some sort of romantic situation because of this Nine of Cups. And again, it's like you had to wait many moons. That's the other thing I'm hearing. You had to wait many moons for this to occur. But the fresh start is here. It's kind of like you're moving from a nighttime of wishes, right? Like you're wishing at night. Like, you know, when you go, before you go to sleep every night and you kind of like, you know, just kind of get at peace with yourself before you fall asleep. And like you think about the things you want to manifest. It's like moving from that energy and also kind of being in the shadows waiting for the manifestation to happen. And like, and you know, saying your prayers or whatever you do before you go to bed, right? And then moving from that and a period of doubt and indecision and wondering if it was ever going to happen to the dawn of a new day that is here for you this month. This is right on time for you. Like I said, after a period of delay. Now, for some of you, this fresh start that's happening, and of course you have to take the energy as how it applies to your own life, could be that you are leaving, because this is in the middle, you are leaving behind, notice, the Fool is facing that way, okay, into the future. It could be that you are leaving behind either a situation of extreme injustice and unfairness, okay, and or you're leaving behind an air sign person, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? And it is possible that this person, if this is a love reading, it is possible that this individual, you know, really, I mean, I gotta be blunt, you know, it was fine to hang out with you in the shadows. Okay, it was fine to hang out with you behind closed doors. But when the push came to shove, they did not want to be with you in the public for whatever reason. Could be a third party, they could just be, you know, whatever. I mean, I don't know, right? You got to figure that out if that applies to your situation. But for others of you, it's really just the idea of some sort of situation of injustice and unfairness that you're leaving behind, where you were really kind of wandering in the dark, wondering like what was going to happen. Okay, but look what you're moving into, this beautiful, gorgeous energy. This could have also been your own indecisiveness, like I said, your own lack of faith in the future, perhaps. Okay, but this is beautiful. I do feel, though, for some of you, there is a Cancer individual that has been sort of waiting in the wings, or they have very strong Cancer in their chart, and it is possible that that's where you're heading. Okay, that's who you're heading toward. But this air sign person, if that, like I said, if that situation is applicable to you, they're not happy with the new direction you're going to be going in. This could even be a family member. I mean, that's possible too, that they're not happy with some new happiness that's coming into your own life. But that's okay. You're going to be happy. That's what matters. So that's very, very beautiful. All right, let's see. But it really, I'm just feeling like very profoundly, this very important wish is manifesting. And it's going to lead you on a whole new adventure in your life. Really beautiful. And you're, like I said, you're leaving behind a period of doubt and injustice and just wondering if things were you're ever going to see the light of day again with this particular situation or desire that you wanted to manifest. All right, let's see what else Cosmic Tarot has to say for you. What else? This is beautiful energy so far, Pisces. I mean, really beautiful. I really feel for a lot of you, it's probably something related to love. But it could also be something else. It's a very personal wish. All right, let's see what we have here. We have the Six of Swords upside down. And we have the Ten of Cups upside down. So Again, there's some sort of delay in the happiness coming to fruition. Again, a 10. We had the 9 before in the other deck. So it's been like 9 to 10 months, but this month it's going to manifest after a delay. The 6 of Swords upside down is interesting. I really feel, since this is a sword and we had the King of Swords before, I think what this is telling us, Pisces, is that this person was the wrong direction for you to move in. Okay? When the 6 of Swords is upright, it's, you know, you're moving toward a safer destination. You're moving on. Things are finally turning a corner, mostly because you've changed your mind about stuff. But here, because we had this sword before, and that's the only swords we've had, I feel like what this is telling us is that you are right to leave this person, this situation of injustice behind. If you continue on this path, you're just going to continue on a road of unhappiness, really. What I'm hearing, I'm hearing a lot for you guys this month. What I'm hearing is that the deeper you would go with this person, like if you don't cut it off now, especially if this is like a love situation, the deeper you get into it, you're going to find it even harder to get out. It's kind of like it's reaching a critical juncture of a point of no return. Where it's like quicksand. You would find it very hard to extricate yourself later. Okay. And again, this could be with a work situation. This could be whatever this situation represents for you. That's the unfair situation that I've talked about. Okay. So, you know, you've delayed your happiness long enough, Pisces, right? It's time to get away from that situation. The fresh start is here. It's imminent. It's happening. Okay, it is happening. Okay, I love it for you. This is beautiful. Okay, did I cut them? What did I do? I think I put these back together. I didn't look on the bottom. I was so excited about those cards. I didn't look on the bottom. We have the Ace of Swords on the bottom for you, Pisces. So this is the idea of finally making up your mind, being very decisive, and cutting something loose after a period of, again, like at least it could be as long as a year of hanging on to something that really needs to go. And it's finally coming. It's finally here where you are letting go. And for some of you, it is like a person. Again, we have a sword. We have this situation. It's all upside down. You're finally letting go of that situation. But I feel it's also like you're finally allowing yourself to let go and step onto a new path, on a new destiny. It could be that you were kind of comfortable in the shadows there for a little while. Maybe you had some healing to do. You know, I'm just feeling like for some of you, you've been kind of on the outskirts of something, possibly, you know, not in the full fray of life, because of, you know, something you had to heal, some sort of emotional situation you had to really process through, and it just took a while. But you're really, it's time to like let all that go. It's really time, because this fresh start, I mean, this is so beautiful. This fresh start into a happiness that's been long delayed is here for you, Pisces. It's really here. And don't doubt it. Don't hold yourself back anymore. There is something very important you need to say to probably this person to make your feelings truly well known to them and to end it. Okay? All right. Because it's holding you back. Whatever that situation is represented by the King of Swords upside down. It's holding you back. And like I said, it could just be your own lack of faith and indecisiveness because of whatever the moon represents for you. Whatever emotional situation kind of put you in the shadows, on the back burner for a little while, where you had to regroup, you know. But that's over. It's time, right? Your birthday is a great time to have an emotional reset and to look to the future and these bright new beginnings that are coming in for you. It's so gorgeous. All right, let's see what the side cards have to say. What else is going on for Pisces this month? I like when these like pop out. So let's hope. Let's hope that one pops out or sticks in my hand. I like when that happens. And then we know what's going on for Pisces. And then we'll pull some tarot to see what we need to know about that. Pisces. Oh my gosh, Pisces, I'm so excited for you. These are beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. I feel like you've really turned a corner on something very important in terms of your personal happiness. I'm just, like I said, I'm just feeling like you guys were holding yourself back in some way. I think some of you were thinking you weren't fully healed yet, but you are. You are. What do we have? Oh, I got 2 stuck. And here comes Ariel. We have the cave and the body. This is so interesting. So, as I was saying, some of you were, I want you to see this. She's right here for you. Look, right here for you, Pisces, lending her psychic support. For some of you, you were in a cave of healing your body. That's what this moon card is all about. Okay. For some of you, I feel the wish involves some physical healing and being able to, with this body card, and being able to, you know, move forward on a path because you are healed. All right, but we're going to pull some tarot cards and see what else. But this is very interesting energy. It's interesting that 2 stuck in my hand. I've only been pulling 1 for each sign. So, and Ariel showed up. So she's letting you know that, you know, look at this cave card. This is in direct contrast to, where's my Fool card? Ariel's sitting on everything. Direct contrast to the Fool card. So Ariel's just so into this. This is where you've been, Pisces. And look at the difference here, all curled up, like kind of just processing, holding your head down, like just like, what is going on with my life? Pulling back a little bit. Look at the difference in this energy. This person's raising a fist in victory, is standing full of health and vitality as compared to this image. This is very similar to the Fool card, isn't it? So I think you're going to be feeling a reinvigoration of your emotional self as well as your physical self this month. It starts now. Your new journey starts now, Pisces. Okay, let's see what we have for these cards and find out what else you need to know about that. I also feel for some of you, this is not applicable to everybody, but for some of you, this happiness and this victory that's going to happen is on a, let me just say, is in reconnecting with your sexuality. If you've been I'm trying to say this in a delicate way. If you've been dormant, if you've been, you know, not, you know what I'm saying. If you've not been dating, I'll just use that euphemism. If you've been kind of out of it, not in the dating world, it's going to change. It's going to start changing this month. And you're going to find a reconnection to your sexuality and to expressing yourself sexually as well. That's a possibility for a lot of you. With some sort of, and that's the happiness that you have been waiting for, to have that type of intense physical connection, either with your current partner or a new partner. I'm feeling for many of you, it's going to be with somebody new, or a new connection with somebody who comes back. But I feel mostly it's new. For, you know, I would say 70% of you, it's new because of that Fool card. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. Let's pull some cards here. All right, what do we got here? We got the Two of Pentacles. Let's set that aside for the moment. Let's see what else. We have the Two of Wands upside down. No more waiting. Yes. Look at 2 twos already. And what else do we have? Whoa, that one's jumping. The Three of Swords. Okay. So this makes perfect sense. So I feel for a lot of you, what's the reason why, you know, you've been in the cave has been because of some sort of heartbreak. This could have been a third-party situation. Maybe, you know, you discover you're in a third party, and that was the injustice represented by that King of Swords card upside down, okay? So, but I feel like this is the past. This is the past energy, because what's coming in for you is, look, we have 2 twos, the 3. If you said to yourself, when you got out of this third party, you said to yourself, you know what, I am never again going to, you know, unwittingly or wittingly be a party to any of that. I want a dedicated partnership. It is coming for you. Look, we have 2 number 2s here. I like to see the Two of Wands upside down. It means there's no more waiting. The things that you put out there are finally going to start coming back to you. And with this 2, I strongly feel that you're going to have 2 opportunities, Pisces, this month. Now, as I said in my intro, you can't just, like, you know, sit around and hope somebody's going to knock at your door. Like, you need to get out there. If romance is something you want to manifest, you know what I'm saying. For some of you, you know, it could be this situation, this new beginning. It may not be romance. It could be a fresh start in your finances, that maybe you had to take time out to heal and you were out of the workforce for a little while. And maybe you were fired because, and unjustly so, because you had some sort of illness that kept you from working, that you needed to take care of. You're going to find that if you put yourself out there, you put your resumes out there, you actively job search, something very good should come in. You may have 2 offers with the Two of Pentacles here. Okay, and you could be really trying to juggle, like, and trying to weigh the balance of each one. Like, should I take this one? Should I take that one? Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? It's almost like a feast or famine thing. Like, almost all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I have all these things coming in. Which do I choose? So, you are in a much better place now, Pisces. Like I said, if this relates to, especially, you know, your overall well-being, really, you're in a much stronger, look at this card, much stronger place than you've been in a very long time. So, Pisces, I'm very, very excited for you. Please let me know in the comments how this energy is resonating for you. I feel like there is such a beautiful, fresh start here for you, and a bright happiness that you've wished for a long time is here for you. So, and Ariel is here for you too. So, Pisces, take care. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.